College isn't just about studying, it's also about overthinking everything at 2 a.m. One day, you're motivated, the next day, you're questioning all your life choices, deadlines, pressure, expectations, and somehow everyone else seems to have it figured out. You don't. By the way, campus therapy is a space where we talk about all of this honestly. Real conversations, real struggles, real solutions. Because figuring life out shouldn't feel this confusing. This is Campus Therapy by Level Up Events.
Hello there, everyone. This is Karen Clare. I'm an arts based therapy practitioner, parenting strategist. I've been a teacher for 25 years, and today I'm here to share with you how you can burst this myth about focus. Okay, why is this so important? One, when we are studying, very often you have parents and teachers telling you ye karna chahiye, wo karna chahiye, you need to really work hard, and they give you very concrete tips on how to build your focus. Lekin nahi hota hai. It just doesn't happen. And today we are going to see what is this missing link. Okay, so come with me, because this is who you are. I'm absolutely sure you can resonate with this person. You sit down to study, you keep your books ready, you take your pen in hand, you start highlighting, you start doing your notes, and then within a few seconds, your mind goes to, did sir send the schedule for tuitions today? Hey, Amma, I forgot the water. I think I need the AC on. It's so hot today. Oh, now you looked in one corner of the room, right? And you said, oh, that is where it is. I was searching for it for so long. Your mind has started wandering. You are losing focus. And then you tell yourself, what's happening to me? There's a deadline. I really need to study. What is wrong with me? Why can't I focus? Well, my dear students, there is nothing wrong with you. Absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are God's child. You are created with immense potential to be competent and capable of overcoming any of the labels that are slapped onto you. Any. Only we need to see how you can focus using this missing link. The thing is that we've always been taught focus is equal to discipline. है ना? Now, today I'm going to tell you, nah, not true. People have told you work harder, be more disciplined, be more strict with yourself, push yourself. But what they have forgotten is, while discipline is extremely important, before discipline, for focus to happen, you need one step, which is center your nervous system. This centering, anchoring, grounding of your nervous system is extremely critical to you being able to create an environment in which you can use all those tips and strategies that you have been told. Okay? Understand a little bit of science. The brain has two modes when you are studying. One is the survival mode and one is the learning mode. When your brain gets overloaded, so many thoughts, so many things to do, no place at all. There is no place to focus at all. At all. And it's not because anything is wrong with you. It's only because your brain is cluttered, completely cluttered. When there is pressure, pressure can be external, it could also be created by yourself. When there is pressure, when there is comparison, again, comparison need not be what your parents or teachers do by comparing you to other children or siblings, even. I'll give you an example. When you are answering a paper and someone has taken 3 supplements and you're still on the main supplement, main page, don't you feel that thup, 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 thup? Of course you do. Of course you do. When someone is answering in the class and you cannot get even the first answer, of course you feel a kind of fear, a kind of FOMO, because you're constantly comparing, and that creates voices in your head and it clutters everything. Now, in that space, you shift into survival mode, and your brain is not looking out for putting in more effort to study. It's starting to look at how to make you safe, how to make you comfortable. So it's not going to make any effort to do something new. In fact, you'll realize that you don't even take up subjects which are unknown. You'll take the same subject again and again because it pulls you towards what is familiar. Binge eating, scrolling on the phone, watching Netflix, listening to music. Now, the point is that I want you to reframe this, okay? It's not about I can't focus. It's about I am not in an emotional state that is conducive to me focusing. Shift the emotional state and you will be able to focus. So, focus is not a switch, it's a signal. All of us know that our brain sends signals. If there is an itch on my nose, the brain sends a signal to my hand to scratch that itch. Hai na? Same way, when you are calm, the brain sends a signal because it feels safe enough. It sends a signal to focus. But if your brain is overloaded, there is a short circuit. Now, when there is a short circuit, it sends the wrong signal, not the focus signal, the relief signal. Matlab, just relax. Go do the something that is familiar. And you're not able to study. You're not able to put in efforts. So today we are going to look at the word focus to help us focus as an anagram. Okay? F, feel your state. Know what emotional state you are in. Am I on this high alert or am I calming myself down? If I'm calm, then I'm able to focus better. So the first thing you do is identify your emotional state and calm it down. Second, O, open your breath, breathe, exhale. Get the stress out of your body and get it to signal that your body is safe. Your body is safe because only a calm body can focus better. Cut out one clutter. C. You need to create space. So you need to cut out anything that is reducing your signal interference. Most parents will tell you it's the phone. But I have put my phone on silent and I've kept it on the table. But it's right there, na? So if it rings, if there's a notification, I can see the light come on. I can hear the buzz, even if it's on silent. It's distracting. 20 minutes at a time, keep your phone away from you. Right away, put it on silent. Schedule a time when you are going to go there, check your messages, check everything, reply to everything, give it 10 minutes, and then come back. So, one clutter change. Some of us don't have the phone as a problem. Some of us have our hair, pimples on our face, all those things. Yes. Now, in that case, if I'm sitting in front of a reflective glass, I am bound to be distracted, right? So, identify your clutter and cut it. Yes. U is use a small start, a very small smart goal. Why small? You should not be saying, oh, I'm going to do maths today. That's too vast. I'm going to do this unit in this much time. Be a little smart when you set units. Once you start that momentum rolling, you feel you won. You feel you achieved something. You can take the next step and the next step and the next step. And Please speak to yourself differently. The world is going to talk you down. Please keep yourself safe. Be kind to yourself. I am not able to focus as yet. I have to keep myself calm. I'll get there. Once I'm calm, I'll use the strategies and I'll be able to get there. Okay? So be kind to yourself when you're studying. F, feel your state. O, open your breath. Exhale. C, cut one clutter. U, use a smaller SMART goal. And S, speak differently to yourself. Don't fight. When you can't focus, don't fight. Simply calm yourself down without the panic. It takes your brain out of the survival mode into the calm mode where it can send signals correctly. Don't attack yourself with your self talk. Tell yourself you're doing your best, you can and you will. And check your state from time to time. Make sure you're in a safe space. Choice brings focus. Safety brings focus. Small shifts bring focus. Yes? Let's do something now in these next 30 seconds. I want you all to sit straight. Place your feet flat on the ground. Close your eyes gently. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Observe your breath as it enters you through your nostrils and comes out through your mouth. Again, in through your nostrils, longer through your exhale through the mouth. Drop your shoulders a little. Relax your shoulders. Straighten your spine and relax it. Roll your neck a bit. Feel it relaxing. Stretch your eyebrows. Feel your forehead relaxing. Exhale once more. Rub the palms of your hands together. Wipe your face and tell me now, did you feel something shifted in you? Of course you did. That is creating space for you to make yourself feel safe enough to bring in any strategy that helps you focus. With that, I say thank you to each of you. I wish you the very best in life, in whatever you're doing. Stay focused because now you know how. God bless. Keep the faith.